Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or if this is the first video of mine you are seeing, then welcome. So I have this huge container here next to me filled with so many empties. I try to do these every 6 months because I just feel like, I don't know, I could do them every 3, but I feel like every 6 months is pretty good because then I have a huge amount that I can talk about. But this container right here is filling up. I need to move this stuff on out of my house now and then start filling it for the next empties. So I am not going to be organizing anything during the video. I'm just going to be grabbing out of this little, it's like this type of thing, and as you can see, it is filled with empties. I have so many to talk about. I'm just going to be grabbing them like right here just on top. I'm just going to be grabbing some of these, but I will organize them in the description box for you by category in case you're interested in specific categories. But first, let's start with some of the ones I see on top. Okay, I'll talk about these at the same time. I have 2 here of the Garnier Micellar Water. This is the waterproof one, and this one is the one with the pink cap, which I think is just the standard. Now, I like the blue cap better than this one. This one was bought on accident. I've mentioned many times, if you've watched some of my previous empties videos, the Garnier Micellar Waters are always in them. Like, I usually have 2 or 3 of these in this container, and there might be another one in there. I'm not exactly sure. I'll find out in just a second. But my favorite for in the morning is the rose water one. I don't know why. I saw this pink cap and just automatically assumed it was the rose water one, and I grabbed it and then didn't realize until I got home that it was this one. But it works just as well, but I do think the blue one is better. I don't know why. I guess because this one's waterproof, that, I don't know, I just think it removes makeup a little bit more easily than even this one, even though they both work and they're both fine. I would absolutely 100% repurchase these. I've gone through so many of these, I can't even begin to tell you how many I've gone through. So yeah, I would automatically rebuy these constantly, and I already have 1 or 2 in my bathroom now just waiting for me. Oh, well, speaking of, I was right. Here is the rose water one that I was talking about. See, it doesn't even have a pink cap, so I don't know why I saw that pink cap and said, oh, here it is. The rose water one, I don't know why, but I like this one for in the morning. I just cleanse my face in the morning with this, and it works just so beautifully, and I don't know, there's something refreshing about the rose water. I don't currently have this one in my bathroom yet because I was trying to go through this one with the pink cap, but I absolutely will be rebuying this one. I miss having my rose water in the morning. I don't know why, I just feel like it's just refreshing. I don't know. That might not make much sense, but it does to me. I really like this one, so yes, I will absolutely be repurchasing this one. Okay, well here, this is the 7th generation. This is like the dish liquid soap. I use this to clean my sponges and my brushes and stuff like that, and this one is just a really gentle, nice soap that I like to use for that. So have an empty, and yeah, I've already repurchased this one. This is like one of my most favorite dish liquid soaps for doing that because of how gentle it is, and it's like fragrance free, I believe. Yeah, like no fragrance, nothing like that, so I do really enjoy this one. So yeah, I will definitely repurchase that one. Okay, I'll talk about these 2 together. These are both from Sun Bum. We have the Revitalizing Shampoo. It's the Premium Daily Shampoo. And then we have the Revitalizing Conditioner. I do really like these. I'm actually working on another one right now, both the shampoo and the conditioner. But once I finish that, I have a different brand that I'm going to be trying next because I bought minis from a different brand that I want to try. But I do like these. I mean, I'm not someone to really, I don't do hair. It's very obvious, like the way you see my hair here in a clip, that's the way I pretty much wear my hair the majority of the time, or either it's down in like a low ponytail. So I'm not really someone for hair recommendations, but they didn't make my hair fall out, and they do make my hair feel clean, and these have like a nice pleasant banana scent to them, and I do like that because I do like the scent of banana. I don't know, you wouldn't, I mean, I don't know, I guess banana, that would probably depend on the person whether you know you like that scent or not, but I don't know, there's something about a banana scent that I like. So yeah, I do like these, and I would repurchase them. I'm working on one of each of them right now, but once I finish those, I'm going to be trying something else. So I won't repurchase them right now, but I would in the future. And while I'm also talking about that, I have this also from Sun Bum. This is the Revitalizing Air Dry Cream. I'm not ever someone that really puts heat on my hair. I don't blow dry my hair. I just let it air dry with something like this in. And this smells really similar to the shampoo and conditioner. It has that nice pleasant banana scent to it. And I felt like it always did make my hair feel softer when I would use it, because there was one time where I had to go without it and I was using something else. But I don't remember what that other product was. It was another air dry cream that I got from Target, but I don't know which one it was. Maybe Odell? No. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but I don't know. I feel like this one works really nicely. It makes my hair feel soft. It makes it smell nice, kind of like a little nice light banana scent. So yeah, I would repurchase this as well. And I have one already in my bathroom now that I'm using currently. Okay, I have two sunscreens here that are on top. The first one is the Supergoop Play Everyday Lotion SPF 50, and the other one is Sun Bum Face 50. I love both of these sunscreens. I've repurchased this one several times by now. I go through this one constantly, and I have for the last couple of years. This one was, I think, newer to me last year, I believe, when I tried it, and I really like this one as well. It has like a nice pleasant citrus scent to it. I don't know how to describe it other than that, and I have already repurchased this one. I actually bought it in a bigger size than this one. This is the 2.4. I bought the next size, so I'm not exactly sure how much is in that, but it's a lot bigger than this one. I really like both of these. Now, while they're both glowy, this one from Supergoop is way more glowier than this one. But the everyday lotion can be used on your face and your body, and then this one is specifically meant for your face. But I like both of these. I've never had any issues with them. Makeup always lays really nicely over the top of them. Now, these are chemical sunscreens. So if you're not into chemical sunscreens, you won't want to try either of these. But I know both of them have mineral sunscreen options if you are more into that. But I love both of these. I absolutely would repurchase them. And I have this one many times, and I've already repurchased this one as well. Okay, I have a hand soap here. This one is from Mrs. Meyer's. This is the apple cider scent. I really like these hand soaps. What's the one I'm working on now? Is it Rainwater? It might be Rainwater. I like that one too, but this one was really nice. I got this one during the fall last year, and oh, it smells so nice. If you love the scent of apple cider, and this one is so good. I hope they bring this one back. I think this one was, yeah, okay, so it was a limited edition scent, but I hope they bring it back this fall because I love the way this smells. I love the scent of apple anyway. It's the perfect fall scent in my opinion. So I really like these hand soaps. I've gone through like 3 of them now. I've gotten Rainwater twice, and then I did get this one, but it's just a really nice overall hand soap. Okay, from Tower 28 here, I have this big jumbo of the Daily Rescue Facial Spray. This is the refill that you can buy for their, well, it's like their hyaluronic spray, I believe, yeah, is what they call it. No, not hyaluronic. Hypochlorous, the hypochlorous acid spray, there we go. But this is the jumbo refill that you can get, and yeah, it does last. It does last me a while. I think, yeah, I have one right now in my bathroom, but it is one that I will be repurchasing. But I try to purchase this during a sale. See, Tower 28 sometimes, at least once or maybe twice a year, they'll do a 28% off sale on their website, and I take advantage and buy my skincare then if I can, or if not from them, I wait till a Sephora 20% because this is, I don't know, it might be like $60 something. I'm not sure, but you are saving if you go through their spray a lot. Like instead of buying those constantly, if you just buy this and then just keep refilling your spray bottle, you actually are saving money that way. So I will be repurchasing this for sure in the future. I have one currently I'm working on, but I would like to wait for a sale if at all possible. But I mean, if you are to pay full price, I love their spray. I think it's really nice. I know some people say that you can find a very similar spray, like the hypochlorous spray on Amazon that's a lot cheaper. I don't know. I've never tried it. I'm just going for the Tower 28 because they are one of my top favorite brands. So I just enjoy their products. They work very well for me. So yeah, I would absolutely repurchase this. Okay, then next I have the Tower 28 Daily Barrier Cream. And if you can see, I cut this open so I can get every little bit out. This is a nice, well, face cream. They call it a cream, right? Yeah. Like Daily Barrier Recovery Cream. It is a little bit thicker than just a regular moisturizer. Not like by much. It just has a little bit more of a thicker consistency, but it works beautifully under makeup. It's not too thick to where it be too much underneath makeup. But I mostly do wear this at night because I like to use my Iris and Romeo skincare for it in the morning because it's a little bit more thinner. Even though I have used this underneath makeup, it's beautiful. It goes right into your skin. It just hydrates. It feels nice. I mean, it does say that it helps repair like your skin barrier. I've gone through many of these. I absolutely would repurchase these. I have no complaints. I love their skincare just as much as I love their makeup. And then I have 2 of the Tower 28 Daily Balancing Gel Cleansers. I really like this cleanser. It's just a nice basic cleanser. And I like that it has, I think they call it like an airless pump, that it starts here and then as you go, it just pushes all the product out because then you know you're getting every bit out of this. I do like this cleanser. The last time I went to buy it in store at the Sephora and Kohl's near me, they were sold out of it. So I'm working on another cleanser right now, but I absolutely would repurchase this one in the future because it's just a nice, just gentle everyday cleanser that works very well. Now, it does a good job at removing makeup, but I am someone that I like to go back in with my micellar water for eye makeup because even though this works, I just want to make sure that all this eye makeup and like liner or mascara is completely off my eyes because my eyes are very sensitive. So if I don't remove every bit of makeup from my eyes, they will get irritated. So I like to use this as the first step in my cleansing routine, but it's really nice. I really just enjoy it. Very gentle on the skin. Definitely like this one and would repurchase. Oh, I see I have another one here of the daily berry recovery cream from Tower 28. This is another one that I cut open and got every little bit out. I really do like this one. I'm working on one right now, and I'll probably by the next 6 months empties, you will see another one of these, maybe possibly two. Then also from Tower 28, I have their SOS Rescue Serum, their Intensive Rescue Serum. Now, this is the old packaging, and then this is the newer packaging right here. They did change up like the pump and stuff. Now, I will say that this one is better than the old one. This one was always like really spitty, and a lot of times it would break, like it wouldn't pump out any product. This one works fine up until you get to the point where it just won't pump out any product once you get to the bottom of this. So I do actually have to take a silicone spatula like this. This has come from Amazon years ago, and just scoop out some of this. So even though this pump is better than this one, it definitely does not work all the way to the very, very bottom. I do find that I still have to go in with something like this to scrape out. It's not a big deal, but I did want to mention it. But I do like this serum. I'm currently out of this, and I hate that I am. I thought I had another backup, but turns out I don't. Now, at the time I'm filming this, I think they have a 28% sale going on their website right now. I think it's going to last up until the day this is going up. If this goes up on Monday, which I believe is the 15th, maybe. I might have that wrong. Then the sale might still be going by the time this video goes up, but they are doing a 28% sale, so I might take advantage of that and get some of my skincare because I don't have my serum in my skincare collection currently, and I do miss it because I do really like it. It's just nice on the skin. Hydrating, just, I don't know, there's something about it, just calms my skin, makes my skin feel nice. So I do miss it, and I want it back in my collection. Okay, then I have this Dove Nourishing Body Wash. This is in the Cinnamon Pumpkin Pie. This is one that was, of course, for the fall. This smelled so nice. Like, it just smelled so good. I hope they bring this one back. I know for the last, like, 2 years, maybe they have. I do really like the way this smells. It's just a perfect scent for fall time, in my opinion, or just the holidays in general, not even just fall. Going on into like Christmas and stuff, it's just the perfect scent because, I don't know, when I think of pumpkin pie, I definitely think of like the holidays. So I do really like Dove's body washes. They're very, very nice. I'm using one now from Salt & Stone, which I love the Salt & Stone body washes, and I only have like this much left, and it makes me sad. I do want to repurchase that one, but I've already purchased a different body wash. I think it's from EOS. So I won't be buying my Salt & Stone one for probably a bit, but I do love that one. But I love the Dove body washes. They're just really nice, just simple. I love the way they smell. My favorite was always it's like peach and rice. I know that sounds funny, like to say rice. It was peach and something. That one's always been... Why can't I think of the name of it? It's like peach and rice. I hate the peach and rice sounds wild, but it's peach something. That one always smelled really nice. But I do like these limited edition scents. I think they do a good job with those. So yes, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but yeah, I would repurchase those. Okay, I have 4 here of the Tree Hut body butter. 3 of them are the Tropic Glow scent that I love so much. I love these. I go through so many of these a year. I can't even tell you how many of these I go through. Usually there's about 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them in all of these empties. Now, in the next 6 months, there might not be quite as many because I am using some other body products right now from Cyclar. So there might be maybe not as many in the next update, but I love this body butter. Absolutely, Tropic Glow is my favorite scent. I love this one so much, so absolutely I would repurchase this one. And then I also have the Ocean Glow scent too, which this one was quite pleasant. Let me see. Yeah, this one's quite pleasant as well. I do like this one too, but I like the Tropic Glow the best. If I can get that one, that's the one that I want. But this one has a nice, pleasant scent to it as well. Oh, I have another one of the SOS serums here from Tower 28. I love these, so I definitely want to repurchase this. I hate that I don't currently have it, but maybe I'll take advantage during their 28% off sale and buy this, and maybe a backup of the refill for their spray, but yeah. I love their skincare. Okay, and right on top here, I always forget to include these in my empties. I've used the Billy, these are the 5-blade razor refills. I've used these for probably years now, or at least a few years, and I always forget to put this little box in here. I always forget to do that. So this might be the first time or maybe second time I've mentioned these in the empties, but I do really like these razors from Billy. They're really nice. They're fairly affordable as well, and I just like these. And I don't know why I haven't included them before, but I like these. So I've been rebuying these for probably over a year or two now. I'm not exactly sure when I first tried them, but I do like their razors. Okay, another one in here. This is a toothpaste from Hello. I would have had another one in here from the same brand. This is the Mighty Multitasker 8-in-1 fluoride toothpaste. Yeah. I had another one of these. This leaks so badly. Like, if you didn't sit it a certain way, it would leak. I'm using another toothpaste from the same brand right now, but it's not the 8-in-1. It's something else. And that one I haven't had an issue with, but I did have 2 of these. And so the other one would have been in here, but the other one leaked worse than this one, so I'm not exactly sure what was going on, but I didn't want to put it in here and have it just go everywhere. So there were 2 of these. I mean, it's a decent toothpaste. I just don't know why it would leak like that, but the one I'm using now, it's fine. It's fine. No complaints. Look, I just try to find any cruelty-free toothpaste that I can. Any toothpaste I can find that does not test on animals, that's the one I try to go for. Okay, I have some skincare here from Iris and Romeo. The first is the Reset Luminous Hyaluronic Serum Spray. This in the morning is amazing. I love these types of skincare sprays. I like this one. I like the Tower 28 one. I like the one from Edam. I like these types of sprays. They just feel just nice on your skin. And this one, not to mention, this is glass. That's nice. I love when a brand has nice glass packaging. I have mentioned many times, though, about Iris and Romeo. If you're interested in trying anything from that brand, make sure you are checking their website specifically, because they are always doing sales. During the year, you can get a lot of their skincare 20% off, because they'll do like a little thing on their website where all skincare is 20% off, or sometimes the whole website, certain categories. Always check their website if you are interested in trying anything from them, but I love this so very much. Is this the only one? Okay, this is the only one in here currently, but I'm working on one of these now, and I've already bought another one because I love this spray. It's so nice in the morning. Just a perfect lightweight refresher. And then also from Iris and Romeo is the Skin Cocoon Barrier Glow Serum, also in a glass component. This is so nice. The only thing I will say is this is 1 fluid ounce, and then I went and picked up the Tower 28. This is 2 fluid ounces. So I feel like I do go through this pretty kind of quick, and it is pricey. It is like a $50+ serum, but like I said, always try to get it on sale if you can. I've bought all of mine on sale. So definitely make sure you're checking their website if you're into anything from this brand, because they're usually doing nice sales. But honestly, it's a lovely serum. It just feels so nice on the skin. It's lightweight, it sinks right in, makeup goes over it beautifully. I don't know, I have no complaints. I really like a lot of Iris and Romeo's products. I just really enjoy them. So all of these I would absolutely repurchase. I actually just opened a new one of these currently. So yeah, definitely would repurchase these. They're really lovely, just feel nice on the skin. Okay, I have 2 deodorants here from Lumi. This is the whole body deodorant, and both of these are like the soft powder scent. I really, really enjoy the Lumi deodorants. They work. They actually work. I didn't know if they would or not, because you see a lot of sponsored content with these, so I didn't know, I mean, you never know until you try something, but I will say that, yeah, these do really work well for me. I do enjoy the deodorants. Now, I have one in my bathroom now that is a vanilla scent, and it's a nice, pleasant vanilla. It's not like really overpowering, but I do like the soft powder. It's almost like a very light powdery floral. So you're going to know yourself if you want that or not. But they also have an unscented, which I like that one as well. But I do like their deodorants. I've gone through many of these, and if I switch to something else, I do sometimes notice a difference. So I do like these. But now, I will say, the Dove deodorants, the sprays, those are really nice too. So if you were more into deodorant sprays, I like the ones from Dove. I think Lumi has a spray too, but I've never tried that one. But I do like these. Absolutely would repurchase these. Oh, also from Tree Hut, I have a moisturizing shave oil here in the Tropic Glow scent. I really like their shaving oils. They're just nice. Helps the razor just glide right through. I've repurchased these multiple times, and I will continue to do so. So I really like these. I'm going to talk about the 3 of these products together because they're all from the same brand, and the 3 of them were sent to me in PR. So I want to be upfront about that. They're all from Freck Beauty. Let's start with the skincare. Now, I'm not trying to be... I don't personally, this is not me trying to be uppy-doo, okay? But I don't really like to cuss on my channel. It's just not for me. So I'm going to just say, this is the name of it. It's Rich B, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not against cussing. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't want to do that on my channel. So this is the Rich B Cactus and Vitamin C Moisturizer. It is in one of those like aluminum tubes. This was decent. It's not my favorite, and I would not buy it myself. I didn't even finish using it on my face. Where I ended up finishing using this was on my neck and like my chest area. I didn't even really use it that much on my face. I maybe used it a couple of times here, and then I finished it off on the neck and the chest. It's decent. It's not the worst moisturizer at all. It's not that. It's just not something that I felt like really stood out to me. It's not better than the Tower 28 or the Iris and Romeo skincare, so that's why I'm not really a fan of this. I am really appreciative to Freck Beauty for sending me these things. I do really appreciate that, but I'm going to be honest with you about my experiences. This was decent, but I would not buy it myself. The next thing from them is the Rich B. This is the Nourishing Plant and Peptide Lip Balm. I didn't even finish this. This I used less than 5 times. It's one of these that it's like the squeezy tube lip treatment. I used to watch a creator, I can't remember who it was. She used to say that some lip products would irritate the back of her throat. I guess like they'd get in her mouth inevitably and they would irritate the back of her throat. And I remember thinking, I've never experienced anything like that before. When I tell you that I absolutely did with this, this instantly irritated me so badly, I had to wipe it off. I don't like this. I tried to use it at least a couple of times. The first time it happened, I thought, oh, well, maybe it's just me. No, it's this. I don't know what is in this. Like, I don't know what all the ingredients are in here that just did not work for me, but it irritated. Like, yeah, it would get to the back of my throat and just irritate me so badly. I don't like this. I would never buy this. I just, no, 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 no. I don't know what happened, but that's a no from me. And the third product that they sent me was their Lash Rocket Mascara. Now, I will give one credit. This is a nice weighted tube. And if you can see, this is what the mascara wand looks like. This was a no. And I hate to be so negative. I hate to, because none of these products work for me. And like I said, I will say it again, I do appreciate them reaching out to send me a few things. It's always really nice for brands to do that, especially with me being such a small creator. This right here, this did nothing for me. It smudged, it flaked, it didn't even look like I had on mascara. I very rarely have a high-end mascara be like this. Most of the time, they're some of the best mascaras I've ever used. This mascara is just not good. And I'm sorry, but I will say that none of these products really work for me, and no, I would not buy any of them with my own money. Okay, the next thing here, I have 2 of these. Now, they say they're body lotions, but they were like really small. I just used them for like hand cream from EOS. They call it the Shea Butter 24-Hour Moisture Body Lotion, but I used them for hand cream because of how small they were. This one was the Peppermint Cashmere. And oh, I love that scent. This was like a holiday scent. I really enjoyed this. And then I also had the Caramel Cashmere, which both of these were really nice. But honestly, I like the peppermint one more. The caramel one, even though it does say buttery caramel, sugar cookie, and spiced vanilla. It smelled like popcorn, in my opinion. Like that buttery note, it smelled like popcorn. I don't personally like the scent of popcorn. I don't know. I don't even like to eat it. I don't eat popcorn. I don't like it. Not really. I mean, the idea of it's okay, but I don't like popcorn, and I don't want to smell like popcorn. It's not for me. So this one was okay, but I would not buy that. If they brought that scent back for the holidays this year, I would not have that one. But this one, the peppermint one, oh, it smells so good. I love the scent of peppermint. So yes to this scent, no to this caramel. But that's personal preference. If you love the scent of like buttery popcorn, then you might really enjoy this one. But for me, that's a no. Okay, I think everything maybe I have left looks like makeup. I'm not sure. There might be something else kind of mixed in, but let's talk about some makeup here. The first thing here is from Tower 28. This is their Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen. Mine was in 10 Larchmont. I've gone through 3 of these now, I believe, and I did buy another one. But I bought the wrong shade. Even though that shade is meant to be lighter than this one, it's so pink that it makes me look tan. I don't know how that works, but it does. It's not right. I wish I had gotten this shade again. That was my mistake. But the actual tinted sunscreen itself is one of my top favorites. I love this. I've gone through like 2 or 3 of them at this point. I kind of lose count, but I really do like this product. I just wish I had bought it in the right shade this last time. I am outside the window now of returning that. I should have. Someone in my video said, well, maybe you should return it or exchange it. I read your comment and then, yeah, that's what I should do, and I never did it. So I actually might pass that one on to a friend because I think it would work better for her, and then buy my actual shade because this is too good for me to have the wrong shade in my opinion. But yeah, I would rebuy this one 1,000 times. It's so good. Okay, I have 2 setting sprays here. One is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This was a mini. I love this setting spray. It's really nice. I have 2 here that I'm working on currently from Makeup by Mario, and one is from Wet n Wild. So I'm going to use those before I rebuy this one, but I absolutely would. I just think this one is really, really nice. It does have like a nice kind of pleasant scent to it as well. I don't know. There's just something about this one I really do like. I actually do think it makes my makeup last a little bit longer, or just helps set my makeup in really nicely on the skin. So I would absolutely repurchase this one. And the other one here is one that I had for a long time, and I don't know, it took me a while to use this one up because I was always using the Charlotte Tilbury one over this one, and I don't know where the cap is. The cap is not in this container, so I'm not sure where the plastic cap is. This was from e.l.f. This is the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. It was kind of like their Power Grip Primer. You know, that greenish kind of color. I mostly used it on my brushes to kind of prep them for like to put my foundation on and stuff, so that's mostly the way I use that one. Okay, I have several mascaras here, and these 3 are all from Makeup by Mario. I had, was that 2? Yeah. I had 2 in the Super Black and 1 in the Perfect Brown shade. This mascara is one of my top favorites at Sephora. I have not repurchased it yet because I have quite a few mascaras over there and I need to knock it off because for a while there I had so many of them. But this is the brown, but you can just see like the wand applicator. I like both the brown and the black. This is a very nice mascara. It does not smudge, it does not flake, it holds my curl, it does volume and length. It is a beautiful mascara, and when I tell you that I scraped these tubes to get every little bit of product out of here, and I don't always do that with mascara. Once they hit a certain month, like 6 months, they're gone. Because that's just, look, I wear contacts, my eyes are very sensitive. If they're not fully gone in 6 months, they're just gonna go. I mean, it is just what it is, but I scraped these. I used them that much. I scraped these to get every bit of product out. I would absolutely repurchase this. Once I can use up the ones I have now, yeah, I'd repurchase this for sure. Okay, I have quite a few more mascaras. Okay, the next one is from Refi. This is their Lash Sculpt mascara, and this is the one that was in the brown. This is the mascara that has that really curved wand. This is another one that is one of the most beautiful mascaras I've ever used. This one holds a curl, doesn't smudge or flake, but this gives length, not necessarily volume, at least not on my lashes. This gives me really beautiful length. I mean, like I had a lash lift kind of thing. This is a lovely mascara. And the wand, yes, it is a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get it, you got it. I mean, you can do it quickly without really getting, spots everywhere. Sometimes, occasionally, yes, I would get a spot here or there, but I mean, it's a good mascara. I would absolutely repurchase this one as well. I know these are all high-end mascaras, but those are usually what I prefer. I'm not a big fan of drugstore mascaras. The high-end ones just work the best for me, which is why I was shocked at that Frick Beauty one. But the Refi and the Makeup by Mario ones are top tier mascaras. Okay, then I had a couple of little minis here. I first had the Urban Decay Tube Job Mascara in Brunette Brown. And this one, now I did not get a full empty on this. But there's the tube on this one. And the reason I did not finish this one, I didn't like it. The first time I used it, I thought, oh, this looks really nice. It's such a wet formula that it would stick my lashes together and make me have like 3 lashes. And it's old at this point. By the time I'm filming this is kind of, well, I don't know. I don't know when this come out. I bought it when it come out. So maybe it's not that old, but it should be dried out. It is so gloopy. Can you see all the product? Like maybe you can see just how gloopy that product is all over this wand. And maybe it's because it's a mini. It's too much of a wet formula. I would have to take a paper towel and squeeze the wand to get so much product off because it was just too much. It was too much. So no, I did not like this one at all. This is one that I would not go out of my way to rebuy again. Then I had a mini of the Iris and Romeo Lash Up Peptide Thickening Mascara. Now this one had quite chunky wand, if you can see it right there. I wanted to love this mascara so much because I like so many of Iris and Romeo's products. If you are willing to put in extra work, then you can make it work for you. But considering that it is a higher end mascara, no. This was another one that had so much product on that wand that I'd have to take a paper towel and squeeze some of it off and then go in. And then it would look really beautiful on the lashes, but it would then flake. It wouldn't flake every time. Not every time, but it would, and that's a no. So out of all these mascaras, the Makeup by Mario and the Refi are the best ones out of all this little group. This one, I was so disappointed because I wanted to love this one because it can look beautiful on your lashes, but the flaking and having to use the paper towel, it's just a no-go for me. So, and like I said with the Urban Decay, it could be because it's the mini. Maybe the full size would be better. I don't know, but this just disappointed me like that one did. So no, I wouldn't rebuy this one myself. Next I have this Kosas Air Brow Gel, and this was just like their clear. I love this kind of packaging. Like, look how pretty that is. So iridescent. I don't know, this is just stunning. This was one of my most favorite brow gels. I did really like this one. I tried to use up every little bit I could scrape out of this tube. But because I'm someone now that I want a tinted brow gel that just does everything for me, fills them in, and that's it. I don't have to go in with a pencil or anything. Not that I'm against that, but you know, it's just one less step I have to purchase. So they do have a tinted version of this. I would like to try that, but this was a really nice clear brow gel. If you like clear brow gels and you're someone that maybe you go in with a pencil, or if you're someone that you don't even have to fill in anything, like you already have nice full brows, then you might really enjoy this one. Now, it is not like a super glue hold. It is definitely what I'd say would be more of a casual hold, so you'd have to like that, but I've repurchased this one before. It is a really nice brow gel, so I would not be against buying it again, but I would prefer to try it in a tinted version in the future. Okay, and then I had this little teeny, this was a little points sample of the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Spray. Look at this little teeny tiny setting spray. Look at this. It is so little. I managed to get 2 uses out of it, and I will say that while it was only 2 uses, so I cannot sit here and give a full review, this really felt like it locked in my makeup both times I used it. Like, my face felt, and I don't mean it in a bad way, like tight. Like, you can feel like it locked. It locked my makeup in, and it does have like a little I don't know if you can hear that, like a little bead in it. So this is one that I would absolutely like to buy. Either, I don't know if they make it in a mini or if you have to buy the full size. Either way, I would actually really like to try it. Because from what I could tell with just this little mini, it seemed to really lock my makeup in place. And when I would touch my skin like this, it felt set, like almost like I'd used a powder. So I would not be opposed to trying this out, but I did want to mention it here because just from the 2 times I was able to use out of this little teeny sample, I felt like it did make a difference, but it is one that I maybe in the future would consider buying a full size of. And then I had a little mini here of the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Gloss. This one was Rosy Outlook, which was just a clear, and, well, if it would focus, there we go. This was just like a clear shade, and this was a mini that come in a holiday set. I did take the stopper out and everything and scraped out what I could. I do like these from Lawless, and I like Rosy Outlook because it is like a pinky clear. And, well, I should say it has just a hint of pink in it, but it's basically clear. But I do like these from Lawless. I would absolutely repurchase a shade of this. This come in like a little mini set from the holidays, but I do really like these, and yeah, I have full sizes of some of their glosses, and I would buy this again. Now, next we have the Tower 28 Get Set Pressed Powder, and this one was in the translucent shade. As you can see, I got a complete empty out of this. This is one of my most top favorite pressed powders ever. I'm currently working on the pink one. I don't want to rebuy this one until I can go through the pink one. I have a pretty big pan in the pink one as well. This is one of the best pressed powders. It's so thin and lightweight, and I feel like you can't go overboard with it. Like some powders can be a little bit too thick and heavy, at least for my liking. This is one that's very lightweight. It's just easy. Now, I will say one thing. When I first started using this, it was a little bit crumbly, like in the pan, but the more I used it, that issue just went away. I don't know if that would happen with all of them. I don't know if I experienced it with the pink one. But I did want to mention it in case you tried this and had that same thing happen to you, because it was kind of crumbly, but it's very soft. I don't know if that might have been why, but once I started using it and then once I eventually hit pan, that kind of went away. But I did want to mention it here, but it's not enough to stop me from buying it again. In fact, I have the pink one, and I would absolutely rebuy the translucent one again, but I want to go through my pink one first before I do that. But yeah, one of my favorite, well actually it is probably my top favorite pressed powder. It's just really beautiful on the skin. Okay, then I had this another little point sample from Sephora. This is from Rare Beauty. This is the Fine Comfort Hydrating Hand Cream. I was actually able to get about 3.5, 4-ish kind of uses out of this. I really liked it. I really like the scent. It's pleasant. It's not overpowering. It would go right into my hands. It didn't feel greasy to the touch, which some hand creams are just way too greasy, and that makes me want to wipe them off. You know, like I need the hand cream, but then because they're so greasy, I don't want to wear them. This would sink right in. It just felt really nice. It's a nice, pleasant scent. I don't know how to describe that scent. I don't know. It's like a warm, maybe amber kind of scent. I don't know if that's the right way. I'd have to see if there's any notes on the Sephora app, if it is maybe an amber note. I'm not sure how to describe it, but I would absolutely like to purchase this. I love the scent of it. It's just nice, it's pleasant, and I really did enjoy this for the 3.5 uses that I managed to get out of it. So yeah, I would absolutely buy the actual full size of this. Okay, next I have 5 empties of the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly glosses. This one was a teeny mini. This was in Pistachio, which is like a pinky kind of shade. And then I had the shades Almond, Fire, Chill, and Cashew. I love this gloss so very much, and I was trying to work my way through them, and if you can see, I did finish 4 full sizes and then this mini size. This is a nice, nice gloss. It's never too sticky, you know, with the lines, you know what I mean? It's never like that. It's just, they make really beautiful shades of these, and I was just trying to work some out of my collection. Not because I don't like them, but because I had all of the shades and I needed to cut that collection down. Now, right now, I'm working on a different lip gloss. This has just been a little side project I've been doing off camera. I have not really mentioned it that much here on my channel. I don't know if I've mentioned it at all, actually. But I'm working on a different lip gloss from a different brand because I only have about, okay, well, it might be about this size, and I'm about right here in that particular one, so I'm trying to finish that one up next, but this is one of my most favorite lip gloss formulas. Now, I feel like you do go through these pretty quickly if you're using them consistently. So if you are like a project panner and you had a couple of these in your collection, I feel like you can easily knock them out and get them out of your collection in that regard. But I can also see that annoying some people, that they might be going through these too quickly, but it doesn't really bother me per se because, I mean, you know, they are liquid and liquids can go bad, worse than like powders and stuff, obviously. So it just kind of depends on you and your preference. For me, I don't mind it, and I have so many of these. I need to work them out of my collection, but these are really amazing glosses. I really like these. And yeah, once I get the collection down, I would repurchase my favorite shades. I would not go through and repurchase every single one of them. I don't need all of them, but I would repurchase my favorite shades. I just liked all of these. They're so nice. And then the last little thing here is this mini little roller ball fragrance, and this is from Clean Reserve. This is the whipped cherry scent. Now this was just a little roller ball. I really like this. I know that sometimes cherry fragrances can smell a little bit medicinal. Not this one. This one smelled like fresh, like whipped cream with like that nice cherry scent that's more of like the food than the medicine kind of scent. And this one is, it's just really nice. It's really, really nice. I don't know if I would actually buy the full size maybe, because I feel like it's not a scent that I would want all the time, but maybe like a travel size I would consider, because it is a nice scent. If you like a very foodie kind of cherry, like where you do get that whipped cream note in it as well, like not medicinal at all, you're more into gourmands, I think you would really like this one. But as with all fragrance, definitely test them out in person. But I do like this, and yeah, maybe a travel size. I don't know if I'd like it enough to want a full bottle, because I don't know if it's something I would want all the time. But yeah, maybe a travel size, because it does smell really nice. Okay, but that is all of my empties. I feel like I've been sitting here forever talking to you about all of these, but there are just so many here. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to count them, I guess, and see what the count is, but this is just 6 months worth of empties. I've been working on these for a while, so I probably will not be doing another one until maybe December. I like to just hoard them for 6 months instead of doing one every 3, just for my personal usage. Now, I would do them more often if I was like a project panner, but considering that this is just organic use, I would rather do them every 6 months. But I do hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I hope you will please consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribing if you haven't already. And make sure you hit the bell icon so you are alerted to all my future uploads, and follow me on Instagram at jessicadeerly. All of these products will be listed and linked for you below. Maybe also in the YouTube shopping tag feature. I don't know if all of these would be in that or not. I'll have to see. But if you click through and purchase, I do earn a small commission. And if you choose to do so, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!